Yucks, Jamie here, and today we're going to be playing Minecraft. Yeah, I'm sorry about the last time, it's just, maybe I'll have to go on a third time doing it. And there was my part 1 video of Minecraft. Yeah, kind of awesome. And we're going to go on to the second part of this right now. Let me find it on YouTube. Sorry if I take forever.
Of this block on the top.
No. Not there. There we go, part.
And we're gonna fly up here, following this
I
path
ain't
here.
even watched
We're gonna
it.
follow it, and we're gonna. Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the pixel art tutorial for Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead.
And by the way, hey, say hi to Lucille for me.
Heading back this in, we're gonna focus on this first. We're gonna get rid of the center block because we don't need that anymore. So you can go ahead and get rid of the center block. And we're gonna be switching to the sand block, the birch plank.
Guys, so it's telling us to get the sand block over there, so it's easier to sand and birch plank. But I'm going to be putting them there, obviously. So
the oak plank, jungle plank, spruce plank, and the brown stained clay. So go ahead and move those.
Archie, let me get them again. So I'm gonna use the bookshelf this time instead of quartz, okay guys, because he gets me confused sometimes. Sand, then birch, then oak, and then spruce. No, let me do it again. So that, sand, it was birch, spruce, no, birch, oak, jungle, spruce, and brown stained clay. And what we're using for the clay is terracotta, because it might have got done because I can't find it. It might have got like completely deleted.
Blocks in your inventory.
These blocks.
So now that you've done that, we're gonna head over here to the right, and we're gonna find these 2 sets of 2s, black rolls that are right here close to the ground.
Yeah.
And we're gonna switch over to the sand block, and with the sand block, we're gonna start from these 2 black walls. We're gonna be placing 1 sand block on top of the right block of these 2 black walls. So go ahead and put the sand block there. Alright, now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the right. That's 1, 2. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks. It's going to be a linked 2 blocks, so it's going to be a linked set of 2 sets of 2s. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. So that's a linked set of 2 sets of 2s. It should look exactly like this. Go ahead and pause the video now if you need to, just to compare.
I'm not going to.
Okay, now we're also going to be placing 1 more sand block on top of the right block of these 2 sands. So go ahead and put 1 sand block there.
It's like a staircase.
And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1 and 2.
What?
And now place 3 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
No, it's 2.
And now we're also going to be placing another 2 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2. Essentially, that was 2 sets of 2s. Alright, so now we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the right. So that's 1.
Oh.
Now I'll fly back a bit. Now, of course, remember, if the video is going too fast for you, in other words, the tutorial is going too fast for you, make sure to hit that pause button. You don't want to make any mistakes. Not from here on in. I've already invested a good amount into this pixel art. Alright, so now that we have those stuff done, what we're going to do next is, let's see, we're going to switch over to the oak planks. So let's switch over to the...
Okay, what I'm gonna do for this is that, like, so oak planks. There we go.
blocks now. And we're going to fly up here, following this path of the black wool outline that we had here. We're going to follow it, and we're going to move to these 3 black wools that are right next to the 2 block of coals that are on the right side of it. So go to these 3 here. We're going to start from the, let's say, middle block of the 3 black wools, and on the left side, so starting from there, we're going to be placing 3 oak planks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2, and 3.
I'm just gonna pause it there. 1. So there's 1, 2, and then we're gonna do 3. So 1 and 2. That should be there.
So that's 3 diagonal. Okay, now that we have that, we're gonna be switching over to the birch plank, and we're gonna...
So now it's birch plank.
Start up here on top of this oak plank. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 3 birch planks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And now we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going down on the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1.
So what should be happening now is 1, 2, and that's 1 set. Now 1, 2. There we go.
Yeah, 2.
So that birch is
2,
connecting
and
with that birch.
1, 2, 3. I'll have to get rid of the placements.
What? 3 sets of 2. Sorry. So it really told us to do 3 sets. Awesome. So 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3.
Let's head back down here, and we're going to be placing 1 block going down to the left.
So 1 block down to the left. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick look at what should be happening right now. Looks kind of awesome, especially that left shoulder. This is coming along a bit.
That's 1. And now place 2 blocks going down on the left. That's 1.
So 2 blocks down left. So another one of them.
2. And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks diagonal down to the...
4 blocks diagonal.
left. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once we've done that, we're going to be switching over to the oak plank again. So
oak plank again.
Switching back over to the oak planks, starting underneath this birch plank here. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 6 of these blocks diagonal up to the right. So going up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like that, guys. So it should reach up to
4, 5, and 6.
that.
Now let's head back down here. And now we're going to be switching back over to the...
We're going to be switching back to the
birch plank where we left off with the 4 birch. So going back to this block, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1 and...
So now it's 2 blocks going down.
2. So it should look like this. And now to close it off, we're going to be placing 9 blocks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2...
9 blocks diagonal down to the left. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, no, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think that is how it should look. So you got like a line just going down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And the 9th block should be making contact with the ground.
Exactly.
Let's get rid of these placement blocks. And now we're going to be switching back over to the oak plank. And with the oak plank, let's head back up here.
You heard the guy. I checked the live stream yesterday. Yes, you can perfectly hear him. Oak plank now.
To the 2 birch planks that we had going down on the left, we're going to start underneath it. So starting from there, all we're going to do is just trace the outline with the oak planks going down to the left. So starting from there, just trace the outline with the oak planks.
I'm slower than him, so if you want a slower version of him, just come out my channel. I'm not saying like you come on my channel, not his. I'm just saying if he's a bit too fast. If you don't want to pause it too much, just come on my channel. I'm not saying don't go on his channel. Remember that, guys.
I'll fly back a bit so you can see the entire thing now. And you can go ahead and pause the video now if you need to, just to compare.
Look, if you look way back, like way back, like up, I meant like till this village, it kind of looks like him right now. Oh, and by the way, guys, you need to go look at his scorpion one. That from Mortal Kombat. That is an amazing one.
Okay, so now that we've got that done, what we're going to be doing next is switching over to the jungle planks. So let's switch over to the jungle planks now, and we're going to head back up here. We're going to move to these 3 black walls that went down on the right, I should say. So we started from here. Now we're just going to move up.
So the 3 black walls we came from, the ones, the birch plank that is on top of that birch plank.
Here to these 3. And we're going to start from the middle block on the left side like we did down there. So starting from here, we're going to be placing, with the jungle planks, 6 of them going diagonal down to the left.
Diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, what? So there should be like a 2 block gap in between these, and then it gets bigger and bigger. Okay, guys.
So 6 diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now let's get rid of the placements. And now we're going to be switching over to the oak planks.
So it's oak now. I really love this guy. I really do consider going and check out his Minecraft world. Wait,
now with the oak planks starting up here on top of this jungle plank, so starting from there with the oak planks, we're going to be placing 6 of them going down to the left diagonal. So
basically just on top of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 going down like that, exactly like that. And I think I just broke my bed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cool.
And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1 and 2.
So on this, 1 and 2.
Next, we're going to be switching back over to the jungle planks, and we're going to be placing 1 jungle plank underneath these 2 blocks. So place 1 block there.
So, see these two? Just one block. Like that, guys.
And now we're going to be placing one block going down to the left.
It's always just one block. Imagine how hard it would actually be to do this in not creative. Oh my god. Oh my, that would actually be very hard. But it's a nice challenge. It's a very good challenge.
So that's one.
What? Jungle plank? Yeah.
Now we're going to be switching back over to the oak planks, and we're going to be placing
Oak plank again.
one oak plank on top of this jungle plank. So place one block there.
So just one.
And now from this one block, we're going to be placing two blocks going down on the left. So that's one.
2 blocks going down on the left.
And two. Next, we're going to be switching back over to the jungle planks.
Okay, I'm just going to put my jungle planks there now.
Again, and starting underneath these two oak planks. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 4 jungle planks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Wait, no, let me restart that for you guys. So that's 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? How many? 4 times, wasn't it?
So that's 4 blocks. Now let's get rid of the placements. And now we're going to be switching back.
Wait one sec, guys. Is that thunder outside? Seriously? Oh my god, there's a thunderstorm outside. You might have heard it on the news. There's really bad weather in my area right now.
And to
Sorry
the
about
oak
it,
planks.
guys.
Let's
Nothing
head back up here where we left off with
Okay, so back to oak. I think it's going to be just
2 oaks that went down. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 3 of these blocks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. All down there. So it's kind of what we done with these, just it's not at the same time.
And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1, 2.
Down on the left. We've all had the chance to do this, and we will do it.
Next, we're going to be placing 11 blocks diagonal down to the left. That's 1.
11 blocks diagonal. So that's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. That's 9. That's 10. That's 11. So let's destroy all these blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now let's get rid of the placement blocks. And now we're going to be switching again back to the jungle planks and head back to
jungle planks again. We're going to be going down, I think.
these 2 oak planks that we had going down just before we placed these 11 blocks with oak. So heading back over here to the 2 oak planks, starting underneath the 2 oaks, so starting from there with the jungle planks, we're going to be placing 13 diagonal down to the left. So 13 diagonal,
5, 6,
that's 1,
7,
2,
9,
3,
10,
4, 5,
11,
6,
12.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, so you need one also going down. Not a problem.
And 13. So I'll fly back again, so you can see that it should look like that. And now we're going to be switching back over to the oak planks, and with the oak
planks.
So let's head back down here where we last left off with the 11 oaks that went diagonal. So starting from that block there, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 2s going across on the lower level to the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2.
1, 2, and then 1, 2. I know. Pretty weird.
And now place 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. So it's 1, 2, 3. And should be making contact with the ground like this.
Contact with the ground, the 3 blocks you just placed.
Now we're going to be switching over to the spruce planks, and with the spruce planks,
first of all time, spruce.
Since we're down here, we're just going to move over here to the left a bit until we come across these 7 black walls that we had going across. We're going to start from the right side of these 7 black walls. So starting from that block there with the spruce plank, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. So it's 1, 2, 3.
So again, 1, 2, 3.
Once you've done that, we're going to be switching over to the brown clay. So with the brown stained clay, let's head back.
So now it's brown clay. Not that, I don't think.
Again, over to these 7 black walls. This time we're going to start on the left side of it. So starting from this block here. On the left, we're going to be placing 2 blocks across to the left. So 1, 2.
Like that.
And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks diagonal up to the left. So 4 diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's 4 diagonal.
Once you've done that, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. That's 1, 2. And now.
So these next ones should be making contact down on the left. So basically just build up from now.
These 3 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
Now it's 3 blocks going down to the right, so it's just up. And there's your break.
And of course it should be making contact with the ground. We're going to head back up here to this small empty space here that we just created. We're going to be filling that in with the brown clay.
Okay, so this area.
Once you fill that in with the brown clay, we're going to be switching over to the spruce planks, and we're going to be filling.
So now it's spruce.
In this empty space here, small space here, with the spruce planks.
Is it just that, or is it the whole entire area?
So let's fill this in as well.
Yeah, it's the whole entire area. Oh, come on.
Question.
Oh no, this is gonna be... Sorry, shut up!
Here.
Sorry,
in.
it's copyright.
There we go. So it should look like that. Now, while we still have the spruce planks still out, let's switch some blocks around for a sec. There we go. Alright, so with the spruce planks, we're going to head back up here. And we're going to be finding the outline. This is the outline for, I guess, his beard. A lot of people think this is the outline for his chin. This isn't his chin. That's why a lot of people have been also saying that I've made his chin too large. No, this indeed is not the outline of his chin. This is the outline of his facial hair, and there's another slightly darker outline that is the outline of his chin. But I'll show you that in like part 5 or something. Whenever we get to that part. Okay. So regardless, we're gonna head back up here. We're gonna find these 2 black wools that we have going up.
But there should be 2 and then 1. So it should be these
And then
2 black wools.
follow it. We have these 8 blocks diagonal.
Yeah, 8 blocks.
This is what I want you to find. You move at the ones that come before the 8. So starting from the bottom block of these 2 on the right side, so starting from there, what we're going to be doing is, let's not breaking that, but what we're going to be doing with this spruce plank is placing 7 of them, 7 of them going diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2.
And so guys, that is the first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I swear he said 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, he did. That'd be funny if he had the angel wings on the back.
And let's head back up here. And from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
So basically, it's 2 blocks going up on the right. So just 1, 2. There. So it's shutting it off.
And now place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1.
Like that.
And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
Then 1.
And now place 1 block going up to the right.
1, 2.
That's 1. And now 2 blocks going up on the right. That's
Now 1.
2. And now we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the right. That's 1.
Now 2.
And now 2 blocks going up to the right. That's 1, 2.
Now 1.
And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks
What?
diagonal up to the right. That's 1, 2, and 3.
No.
And then place 1 block going down up to the right. That's 1.
Just shutting the cup
Once you've done
from
that, we're going to
spilling
be
by
filling in
another
these
cup
2 empty
spilling.
spaces up here with the spruce planks, so fill those in. And it should look like that. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you were probably wondering, Felix, why didn't you just say that trace the outline? Because it wasn't tracing, because we had to do that. Alright. Now let's head back down here. We're going to be filling in these small empty spaces that we left behind in between the black wool and the spruce plank. Let's fill those in with spruce planks. Go ahead and do that right now.
So I just filled these in.
And it should look like this.
And it's amazing.
So now we're going to be time-lapsing this part. In other words, we're going to be filling this in with 3 different type of blocks. I recommend you putting them in order right now in your inventory. It's going to be the birch plank, the oak plank, and the jungle planks. So we're going to go by layers, starting down here to the left. So this empty space right here, yes, this here gets filled in with the birch plank. Once you've done that, we're going to be switching over to the oak plank. And with the oak plank, we're going to be filling in this single empty space here with the oak plank. Then once you've done that, you're going to be switching over to the jungle plank, and you're going to be filling in this single empty space here with the jungle plank. So I'm going to fast forward it.
Okay guys, so I think I remember that correctly. This is birch.
I don't need to spend 5 minutes of just silence while I'm just filling it in. So it's going to be fast forward, so it's going to be time lapse. So go ahead and fill those in. Just to recap, birch plank, oak plank, and then jungle plank. So do that now.
Yeah, so I got it right.
So once we've done that, we're going to be switching.
Okay, I'm not done, so guys, fill it in. This is the fastest way I can do it. Like, yeah, I'm not that fast in really doing it. It really satisfies me, Minecraft. That's probably why. So the first one at the bottom is birch. And now we're switching over to our oak. Go to the bottom like I told you guys.
different type of blocks because we're not going to be needing any of these lighter.
Right, so just fill that in with oak. It really doesn't matter what you do it in jungle or oak, I don't think. It could be a crucial part, I might have to change it later. Oh, and by the way, I'm not joking, I watched Bob's death last night on The Walking Dead. Oh my god. Season 5, episode 3. Yeah, I went out yesterday, got the disc. You only see Daryl at the end, really. Like, Daryl and Carol are missing, really, so you don't really see it. You don't see Carol at all. Because they thought they went out to get Beth, I think. But she's lost at the minute. I should have put a spoiler alert at the start of this thing because I like talking about The Walking Dead. Oh, and I'm getting Compendium 2. Maybe in a couple weeks. I've already got Compendium 1. I am in ownership of Compendium 1. Okay, I hate like filling in gaps for ages. I'm sorry, guys. Oh damn, we ain't done anything over there this episode. We've just done that and that, like the neck piece so far. I think we might.
Brown colors, so we can go ahead and put away every single block now. And we're going to be switching over to the black wool now. Let's switch over to the...
So I'm gonna just like get our stuff out again. Where's the wool? The wool's here. Black wool. Okay guys. This very nice looking black wool, which will always be there for eternity of Minecraft. See if I can... Oh damn, I can't see it. You can only see Daryl. So that is like the angle that you need to see Daryl Dixon from. Like up here. By the way, I'll give you a shout out. Oh, and by the way, thanks for 30 subscribers. I saw it yesterday. I'll give you a shout out if you tell me who gets Bob's death in the comics.
Black wool, and we're going to move up here to the right. We're going to be finding these 3 grays that we had diagonal up to the right. So we're going to start from the top block of these grays. So starting from this block here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2.
What? I tried to do his Call of Duty Ghosts this morning, but it really didn't work out. I mean, it really, really didn't.
And now we're going to be placing 5 blocks going up on the left. That's
So
1.
5 blocks going up on the left. Is this outlining again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is really boring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I never trust myself. I remember yesterday where not yesterday, was it the day before? Where we made that D over there. I was like, let's just make sure. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Now let's get rid of the placement, and let's head back up here. And we're going to close this area off by placing 7 black wools diagonal up to the left. So 7 diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2.
7 diagonal up to the left. So start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's a teacup. Spilling, it's a teacup spilling. You never see normal teacups that just don't spill these days, do ya? Well, we've got one here, and we got one there. You don't really see them.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now let's get rid of the placement blocks. So you can see that it should look like this. And while we're here, I don't believe we're going to have to time-lapse this, but let's switch over to the block of coal.
So it's a block of coal this time. And it says switch over to it, so...
And with the block of coal, we can go ahead and fill in this empty space here.
Fill in it. Fill it in, okay? Fill it in. I don't know why we just made this and fill it in. It could be a crucial part, guys. I really don't know. This could end up looking rubbish because this guy's using his Xbox 360 and I'm using a PS4. So it could look rubbish. So Xbox 360 users, do this. So it should look like this so far.
With the block of coal staying within the outline, of course. So let's just fill those in while we ponder on what will be uploaded next. This should be the Joker or the Iron Titan, depending on how fast I can edit this one and the other one as well. Alright, so let's fill that in. There we go. Again, that's with the block of coal. Pretty easy. Now we're going to be switching back over to the black
wool again.
Well, let's head back over here to the right, going back to these 2 blocks where we started from that grade. So starting from the bottom block of the 2 black wools. So starting from this block here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right.
So 2 blocks going down on the right, so like this.
So that's 1, 2.
Oh, no. So he didn't see diagonal. So we've got another spilling teacup.
And now place 3 blocks going down on the right.
3 blocks going down on the right. 1, 2, and 3. Well, I want to call it 3 wraps because it's wood, but I'm guessing no. I'm cracking my arms. You might not be able to hear it, but people can hear me whisper. Like that, you could hear that.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Nearly in contact. Like
and now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2. And it should look like that. Now again, while we're here, we can go ahead and fill in this empty space with the black wool. So let's do that now.
I know I can get this on. just placing black wool anyway. So we've been doing this for 40 minutes now. Might be able to do a bit of part 3 for you guys, but yeah, anyway, shout out to Felix Gorman again.
Just fill this in with the black. There we go. Once we've done that, we're going to be switching over to the block of coal, because now we're going to be outlining some more stuff with the block of coal. And we're going to head back to this one gray wool that's pretty much at the bottom part of this empty space that we just filled in with the black. So starting underneath this gray wool, we're going to be placing with the block of coal 3 blocks diagonal down to the left. So that's 1, 2.
So down to the left, so 1, 2. And then 3. Oh, shoot. 1, 2, 3.
And 3. Let's get rid of the placement blocks. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1, 2.
Okay, 1, 2.
And now place 3 blocks going down on the left.
3 blocks going down on the left. Cool. There we go. 3, 2, 3.
That's 1, 2, 3.
Why did we do outlining a block?
Next, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. That's
2 blocks down on the left. I won't be surprised if the next one is 3 blocks going down on the left. But I will if
1,
it's
2.
not actually no, I won't, because I can't be bothered to guess.
And now place 1 block going down to the left. And that's 1.
Told you it wouldn't be.
Now from this 1 block, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going down on the left.
Wow.
So,
Kinda got it.
So that's 1, 2, and 3. Kind of messed up my placement there for a sec.
I did too.
Okay, so now that we have these 3, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going down on the left.
This is just going down on the left so far, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. That's 1 and 2. And it should be making contact with the ground like this. Now we're going to be switching over to a placement block. Let's head back up here to the top block, going back to these 5 block of poles. From the top block on the left, we're going to be putting 1 placement block there. Then we're going to be switching over to the black wall, starting underneath this 1 placement block.
Sorry. So on the top on the black wall.
So right there, we're going to be placing 4 blocks. No, not 4. Getting ahead of myself. We're going to be placing 2 blocks going down underneath it. So that's 1 and 2. Now let's get rid of the placement block. Let's head back down to these 2. Now starting from here, we're going to be placing 4 diagonal down to the left. So 4.
When there's 4 diagonal, you always knew that there's gonna be something fun. Who even watching?
Diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It should be making contact with the ground like that. Let's get rid of the placements, so you can see that it should look like that. Now we're going to be filling in this small space here with the black wool, so let's fill that in.
Oh, just fill it in with the black wool. Just fill that space in there.
Okay. Now that we filled that in, we're going to be switching over to the cyan stained clay.
So cyan terracotta. Okay, this PS4 version, so.
So let's switch over to the cyan stained clay, and we're going to move down here to the left, going to this 1 black wool, this empty space, And we're going to start on the right side of it. So starting from there, all we're going to be doing is tracing this black wool outline with the cyan stained clay. And we're going to be tracing it going all the way up. And we're going to stop underneath these 3 black wools that were underneath these block of coals here. So this is our stopping point underneath those 3 black wools. So let's head back down here. And let's just trace the outline with the cyan stained clay, making our lives a lot easier. Oops. Okay, there we go.
So it's under.
So it should have looked like this when you're done.
No. Still all the way up here. Sorry, guys.
Tracing the outline. And now we're going to be switching it over to the bedrock.
So bedrock. Where is it? Oh, there. I just got a feeling that it's placement blocks.
Now with the bedrock, we're going to start from, let's say, the bottom block of these 3 black wools that we stopped underneath. So going to this black wool on the right side of it, so starting from there, we're going to be placing 1 bedrock, so that's 1. And now from this 1 bedrock, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right.
I knew there was just going to be a placement block.
So that's 1, 2. And now from here, we're going to be switching sides. We're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going down on the left.
So 3 sets of 2s going down on the left. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it's really just 4 sets.
So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Now let's get rid of the placements. And now let's head back down here. And from this block, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going down on the left.
3 blocks down on the left. So kind of making contact with that block of gold.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Another teacup.
Next, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 2s going down on the left.
2 sets of 2s going down on the left.
So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Now we're going to be placing 4 blocks diagonal. Down to the left. So that's 1, 2.
So I think it's 4 diagonal. Yeah, because of stupid adverts. But I actually like the look of that movie that just came up. I actually did. I didn't catch the name, but it looked cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot.
3 and 4. Let's get rid of those blocks. Let's head back down here, and we're going to be placing 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the left.
What?
So that's 1, 2.
Oh. You don't need a placement block, really. Doesn't that look like the Lloyd's Bank course? One down.
And now to finish it off, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going across on the lower level to the left. So that's 1, 2, 3.
And just.
So now I'm going to fly back a bit so you can see that it should look exactly like this. Again, make sure to pause the video if you have to, just to compare. So what we're going to be doing next is filling in the empty spaces that we left behind with the bedrock. I almost called it birch.
Bedrock. So. Umbrella. I'm literally scared if I miss something out all the time. I mean, I just can't stop. I've always thought that look of bedrock just looks disgusting.
So we're going to be filling in the empty spaces in between the cyan stained clay and the bedrock with the bedrock. So let's do that now. Let's fill that in.
I mean, he's
and
had
when you're
practice.
done, it should look like that. Now this is leaving us with a total of 3 empty spaces here. This being, not including this large one. We're focused here on this skinny one. So that's 1, that small one 2, and this one 3. We're going to be switching over to the gray wall, and we're going to be filling in these 3.
Okay, so gray wall. Just is around here.
Empty spaces here with the gray wall, so we can go ahead and fill that in. Again, this is something we don't need a time lapse because it's not going to take too long.
I'm just going to pause it. So just fill in all these little skinny gaps. So that's 2 out of 3. So there we go. So all we've done today really is all of that. Still ain't done. We've got 10 minutes of the video to go.
Out of the tutorial.
We've done 25. So 35 minutes.
Alright, there we go. Getting most of his vest, I guess it's called. Done. Alright, so now we're going to be switching over, let's say... No, you know what, we'll stay with the gray wool now, because we're going to focus on darker colors. We won't need the cyan stained clay or the bedrock anymore. We're going to be focusing on the gray wool, the black wool, and the...
So I'm just going to get the bookshelf out. Let's see which one.
Cool. To finish off his vest. So we're going to start off with gray wool, and with...
Gray wool, so... Gray wool.
Gray wool, we're gonna, let's say, start all the way down here to the bottom left of this empty space. Starting from here, we're gonna be tracing the outline of the block of coal here with the gray wool, and our stopping point is gonna be underneath the middle block of these 3 diagonal that are, I think they went down to the left at first, but regardless of these 3, we're gonna stop there, underneath the middle block, underneath that block there. So, let's just trace the outline with the...
Just trace the outline, kinda. Just trace it. I don't know where up to.
Gray wool.
I think he said the middle of 3 blocks going diagonal. So like there.
You just make contact with only the block of coal. So it should look like that. Pretty nice.
But you don't like put that there.
Simple, easy to understand, all that stuff.
So just...
Okay, so now we're going to be switching over to the block of coal.
Block of coal.
Going to be doing some more outlining. And we're going to head back up here. Going back to where we had these 2 block of coals going across, and right next to it, we have this 1 black wool. We're going to start underneath this 1 black wool with the block of coal, starting from there. We're going to be adding 6 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it should be
5, 6. Again, that's with a block of coal. And while we're up here, let's move up and fill in this empty space that's right here with the block of coal. So let's fill that in.
Just fill these in. This empty space. shoulder has really interested me.
Fill that in, so it should look like that. Now we're going to head back down here. Now starting, again, going back to the bottom block of these 6 blocks of coal, so starting from that block there, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. So that's 1, 2.
1, 2.
And now place 4 blocks going down on the left. That's 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to pause that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4. Now we're going to be placing 9 blocks going down on the left.
9 blocks going down on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I think we should be making contact.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 9th block should be making contact with the ground. So let's fly back up, get rid of that placement block. And now we're going to be switching over to the gray wool. And with the gray wool, we're going to start over here on the bottom block on the right side of the 9 block of coals. And we're only going to be tracing the outline of the 9 block of coals and the 4 of the coals. So let's trace the 9 on the right side and the 4. So it should look like that. And then we're just going to be placing 1 block on the right side of the first block of coal. In other words, the bottom block of these 2. So just put 1 gray wool there.
So it's got like that channel.
Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal. Let's head back down here. Going back to the bottom block of these 9 gray wools that we had tracing the outline of the block of coal. Starting over here on the right side, on top of this grass block, we're just going to skip this space and move over to the right. So starting from there, again, just skipping a space. So on top of this grass block, we're going to be placing 7 block of coals going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. So that's 7.
2 blocks to the thing.
Now we're going to fly back down, and this time we're going to do the exact same thing we did here, or to the gray. We're just going to start on top of this grass block. We're going to be skipping it, so skip that grass block, and now we're going to be starting here, leaving a block space in between these 2. So starting on top of this grass block, we're going to be adding 4 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
7 and then 4.
Once you've done that, we're going to be switching over to the gray wool, and we're going to start right next to it on the bottom block of these 4 block holes. So starting from there, on the right side, we're going to be placing 3 grays going up. So that's 1, 2, 3. So I'll fly back a bit so you can see that it should look exactly like this. So now that you've done that, what we're going to be doing next is switching over to the black wool, and with the
getting the black wool again. That bookshelf shouldn't be moving, really.
Well, we're going to be filling in these 2 large empty spaces here with the black wool. So go ahead and do that now.
Oh my god, these 2 large spaces, did you just say? So again, I was hoping to do this in less than an hour, but I guess not happening. Guys, I might have a 30 subscriber special of playing Monopoly on, but you'll have to wait and see. Remember, it's going to be my favourite TV show, the comic version now. I think we all know what it is. I'll tell you something. Issue 171, Fear the Princess. Well, it's a little clue, but I think it's still a bit big of a clue.
And when you're done filling it in, it should look like
So there's
this.
the shoulder done.
So now we're going to be switching over to the block of coal, and we're only going to get started just a little bit on his hair detail because it has a lot of lines in his hair, and I don't want to make this video too long because I'm working on other videos, so every other pixel art tutorial from now on, like I mentioned before, is going to be a lot shorter than what you're used to. So let's switch over to the block of coal, and with the block of coal, we're going to head back over here to these 5 black walls that we had up on the left. It's right next to the area that we filled in with the block of coal. So starting on top of these 5 black walls with the block of coal, right there, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up. So that's 1 and 2.
Like that.
And now we're going to move over here to the left, just 1 block over, and on top of this black wall here, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and...
Guys, let me see if I can get my brightness up. Like, maybe just... I don't know. Graphics, gamma's 100, so it could be in my actual settings. I'm gonna go in my actual settings. Where is it? Themes, language. Where is it? Sound and screen. It should be in there. Start screen saver, video output settings, audio output settings, key music, key tone. But I don't get it. So no, it doesn't want to do it any brighter. Sorry guys, but I don't think Daryl Dixon is going to turn out like we thought it would. Holy shoot! Anyway, 5 going up.
5. So that's 5 block of coals. Now once you've done that, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the left. So that's 1, 2.
So remember, bookshelf and 1 and 2. I've got a feeling we're going to top it off there and then just...
And now we're going to be moving over here to the left, going to this 1 black wall here. It's pretty much almost on the same level of the 2 block of coals that we just placed going up on the left. So we're going to move over here to this 1 black wall. On top of it, we're going to be placing 3 block of coals going up. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now once you've done that, we're going to head back again down here to this 1 black wall, this time starting on the right side of it. We're going to be tracing the outline of this black wall going down to the right. So just trace the outline going down to the right with the block of coal. And it should look like that. Very simple.
Then is it just...
And now we're going to be switching over to the black wall, and we're going to be doing the exact same thing again. Now on top of the block of coal, we're going to be tracing the outline with the black wall. So trace the outline like this. Nothing too hard or complicating to understand. Now once you've done that, we're going to be switching back again to the block of coal, and we're going to be doing the same thing. Trace the outline with the block of coal. And it should look like this. Now switch over to the black wall and just fill in this small space black. And now we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal, and we'll start by going over here, back to these 3 that we had going up on top of that 1 black wall. Now with the block of coal starting from here, we're going to be placing 11 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
So we're just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's fly back down, get rid of that placement block, and let's fly back up. And from here, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left.
So 4 blocks going up on the left. I can't believe I'm even doing this anymore.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to leave this alone for the future part. And we're going to go back down here. And we're just going to do a little more here because I don't want to get too caught up in the hair part here because this is going to be about 3 more times. No, that doesn't make sense. 10 probably. This is going to be confusing, and I don't want to confuse anybody here, especially toward the end of the part. So we're just going to connect this small part and end this part here. So starting from the 2 blocks that we had going up on the left with the block of coal down here. So from this block, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going up on the left. So that's 1.
Sorry. And then it's 1, 2, 3. So he just wants to close this if we're doing
2,
channel
3,
4
1.
again.
And 1, 2, 3, 2.
So there's 1 block.
Let's get rid of the placement blocks. Let's head back up here. And now we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the left. That's 1. And it should be making contact with the 11 block of coals here. So now we're going to be switching over to the black wool, and we're going to be filling in this empty space.
So just fill it in. I don't know what this bit is, but it looks like is going up like there ish here, and we're just about going on to this
here with the black wool. Let's go ahead and fill that in now with black. And once you've done that, it should look exactly like.
Yeah, I'm gonna check if it's actually like the broadcast. Camera, video settings, or yeah, it still does it. I think it shows what face camera I am like. Now it says I've got 999 viewers. Yeah. Stupid thing. No, I ain't got 999 videos. No, I need to find it out. Get view comment. No, it's in settings. So the brightness. It's only the camera brightness though. I like that brightness on my camera. Contrast, like not that much. I mean like not that much. Contrast, very much. Transparency, or I don't really like the effect. I'm gonna do an effect, okay guys? Dun, 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 dun. I'm an 8-bit game. I just noticed I've got an Aston Villa top on. My face looks really messed up.
With the 11 block of goals here. So now we're going to be switching over to the black wool, and we're going to be filling in this empty space here with the black wool. Let's go ahead and fill that in now with black. And once you've done that, it should look exactly like this. Again, you can go ahead and pause the video now if you need to, just to compare. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and continue my Daryl Dixon pixel art tutorial in part 3. Again, like I mentioned before, the videos are going to be shorter than your usual over an hour long tutorials. And specifically for this one, I don't want to get too much into the hair details, because I don't want you to be making probably a mistake towards the end of this, only to have it more confused and more confusing stuff going on in the very next part, which is part 3. His hair is going to be, believe me, a nightmare. Only because it doesn't really seem that way, but there's going to be a lot of black wool and block of coal switching here and there. So I've rambled on enough. So again, you guys, make sure to stay tuned in for the next part, and make sure to stay tuned in for more Minecraft videos.
Okay, I like this guy's taste of, like, loose.
Hey guys, welcome back to the next part of the Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead pixel art tutorial. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this by starting off with the block of coal, because we need to do some more outlining, because we pretty much completed most, or in fact the bottom part of the entire pixel art. All that's really left is his hair and his face, and his hair is going to take us a couple parts. So we're going to start off by switching to the block of coal, and we need to find a nice place to start off with. I say we're going to start off, let's go all the way back up here. We're going to start off at a visible place, so it's not too confusing for you guys. We're going to start from the bottom block of these 4 block of coals, all the way up here. So find these 4 block of coals. We're going to start from the bottom block of it by moving 1 block from the bottom. So starting from there, we're just going to move 1 block up. So now we're here, just 1 block from the bottom, and we're going to start on the right side from this block. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 3 blocks diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2, and 3.
So definitely up. So, no, 1, 2. So there's 1, 2, 3. Was it 3?
So it should look like this.
Yeah. Like that.
And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1.
So 2 blocks going up on the right. Up on the right. Up on the right. Up on the right. Up on
and 2.
the right.
And now we're going to be placing 13 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
Great, 13 blocks on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. By the way, guys, I'm just gonna change my thing. So where is it? Audio. No, it's camera. What's toy camera? No, I just want it normal. Let's see what I can do with my audio. Include share party. So all of that up there. 13 blocks.
4, 5,
Okay.
6, 7, 8,
back.
9, 10, 11,
Not that
12,
pixel idiot.
13. That's 13 block of coals. Let's fly all the way back down here. Let's get rid of that placement block. And now we're going to switch over to the gray wool. And with the gray wool, we're going to head down here. Starting from this this block of coals, on top of it, we're going to be placing 1 gray wool. So just place 1 gray wool there. And then place 1 block going up to the right. That's 1. And now 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
And then 13.
And now we're going to be placing 7 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 blocks.
7 and then 6.
And now, let's head back all the way down here. Actually, down here would have been a better place to start with. Let's switch back over to the block of coal. We're going to head back down here to this 1 block of coal that's right next to these 11 block of coals that we had here back in part 2. So heading back down here to this 1 block of coal, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 2s going up on the right.
So 2 sets of 2s going up on the right. Up on the right. Up on the right. Up on the right. Up on the right.
That's 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 2. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
So now it's 3 blocks going up on the right. Let's see what it looks like from far away now. From, say, like 13 blocks up from here. Or like 26. From the very... From there. It looks kind of cool. Doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, I like the neck. Like how the neck forms out. I like the shoulders. I like how it's working out. I didn't think it'd be that good.
And now place 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
We're gonna close off.
Now let's head back down here to these 3 blocks. Starting from the middle block of these 3 blocks on the right side of the middle. So starting from there, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going diagonal up to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
So there is number 1. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. So there's 4 blocks diagonally.
And 4. Now let's get rid of those placements.
You have to use 3 placement blocks.
And now we're going to be placing 4 sets of 2s going up on the right.
4 sets of 2s up on the right. So 1. There's 1 set. 2 set. 3 set. 4 set. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 sets of 2s. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. Now let's get rid of the placements. Let's head back up here. And we're going to switch over to a placement block and put a placement block on top of the 2 block of coals here. So put a placement block there. Now we're going to switch over to the block of coal starting on the right side of that placement block. So starting from here, we're going to be adding 13 block of coals going down. So that's 1, 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it should be just aligned with the
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's 13 blocks. Let's fly all the way back up. Get rid of that placement block. And now let's make our way all the way back down. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going down on the left.
3 blocks down on the left. 2, 3. So let's see what it is again. It's awesome. Still awesome. Just got that curve. We've got another mug. A big mug.
That's 1, 2, 3. We're going to come back to these 3 blocks. So just keep that in mind. Let's get rid of that placement block. Let's head back down here. And now we're going to be placing 2 sets of 4s going down on the right. Going down on the right, 2 sets of 4. So that's
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. See, that went down on the right, so let's get rid of the placement blocks. And now let's head back down here. And now we're going to be placing 16 blocks going down on the right. So that's 1.
16 blocks. You gotta be good at counting for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So just coming off the top of these greys. God, that was a long way down.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16 blocks. So now we're going to go ahead and get rid of our placement block over here. And now let's head all the way back down here. And we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left.
Seriously? We just done 16 and now it's saying 2. Now I'm not surprised if we just
1, 2.
do it.
Nope, 2. There we go. And now we're going to be placing a linked 2 blocks going down on the left.
So a linked 2 blocks is like that, I believe.
That's 1 and 2. Once we've done that, we're going to switch over to the placement block. Let's head back down here to the bottom block of the 16 block of coals, starting from the bottom block on the right side of it. So from there, we're going to be placing 2 placement blocks going up. So that's 1, 2. Then we're going to be putting a block of coal on top of those 2 placement blocks. Put 1 block of coal there. Now let's get rid of the placements. Let's switch back over to the placement blocks. Starting on top of this 1 block of coal, we're going to be placing 3 of them going up. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now switch back over to the block of coal. Place 1 block of coal on top of the placement blocks. So put 1 block there. And now place 1 block going down to the right. So that's 1. Now let's get rid of...
What's the point of them then? Why didn't you just put 1 there?
3 placements, and it should look like that.
That is very unusual.
So once we've done that, we're going to switch over to the placement block. Let's head all the way back down here to the linked 2 blocks that we had going down to the left, starting underneath the linked 2 blocks. So from there, we're going to be placing 2 placement blocks going across to the left. So that's 1, 2. And now switch over to the block of coal, starting on the left side of these 2 placements. So from there, we're going to be placing 8 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I look like an idiot, I know. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Slide down, get rid of those placements. And now we're going to be flying back up. And now from here, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
really hate working with a block of coal, but still.
And now starting from the middle block of these 3 blocks on the right side of it, so starting from here, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up. That's 1, 2, 3.
Really
Again, that was starting from the middle block on the right, so it should look like this. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1 and 2.
So it's connected. Connect. I'm talking about the connect. Connect.
Now let's head back down here, back to these 3 blocks here that start from the middle. So going back to these 3, starting from the bottom block of these 3, so from there, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right. So that's 1 and 2. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal down to the left. So that's 1 and 2.
What? This is confusing me.
Let's get rid of that placement.
Guys, this is confusing me really bad. Guys, it's illegal to confuse the Prime Minister? Vice President?
Once we've done that, we're going to head back up here, going back to these 2 blocks, starting from the top block. We're going to be placing 7 blocks going up on the left. That's 1.
So it's 7 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So just 1 block.
And it does look like I made a slight mistake here. Alright, we're going to fix this. Let's head back down here. Let's get rid of this placement block. It looks like this I accidentally made into a regular 2 blocks, when in fact this should have been a linked 2 blocks. That's my bad. I caught the mistake, so don't worry about it. So all we're going to really do is head back to these 2, and we're going to put a block of coal underneath these 2, so put 1 block of coal there.
Break that one.
And then we're just going to get rid of the top block of it, so now we've changed it to a linked 2 blocks. And since we already had these 7 block of coals going up, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to put a block of coal underneath it. We're going to fly all the way up and get rid of that block of coal on top. So it's just a simple little mistake that I did.
Okay.
I accidentally placed this as a regular 2, and I should have placed it as a linked. So again, it should look exactly like this.
In the other cup.
No big harm. So now we're going to head back up here, and we're going to be switching over to the black wall. So
We go to the black wall.
To the black wall, and starting from the top block of the 7 blocks here, on the left side of it, we're going to be placing 1 black wall. Let's put 1 black wall there. And now we're going to be switching over to the block of coal. And with the block of coal starting underneath this 1 black wall, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down. So that's 1 and 2. And now on the left side of it, we're going to be placing 1 block. Let's put 1 block there. And now starting on top of the black wall, so starting from there, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 4s going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got like 3 little mini gaps. So 1, 2, 3. So we've kind of connected them all. So we've got 1 large gap, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, just 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
Maybe 8.
So that's 2 sets of 4s. Let's get rid of the placement block. Let's head back up here. And we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3.
So on the left, going 1, 2, 3. There's 1. And then we're going another 1, 2, 3. So we're kind of making contact with that block over there.
1 and 1, 2, 3, 2. Let's get rid of the placements. And we're going to head back up here to the 3 blocks that I told you we were going to return to. So now starting from the top block of these 3 here, so from there we're going to be placing 6 blocks going up on the left. So it's 1, 2, 3.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've just made it into like a 1 and then another 1.
4,
Small
5,
one, big
6. Let's fly down and get rid of that placement block. And now we're going to fly all the way back down here, back to that 1 block of coal that we had next to that 1 black wool. We're going to switch over to a placement block and put a placement block on top of the 1 block of coal. So 1 block there. And switch back over to the block of coal. And starting on the left side of the placement block, so starting from there, we're going to be placing 4 blocks going down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got a cup there and we've got a cup there. So it's a H. We've made a H.
Let's fly up and get rid of that placement block. Let's fly back down. And we're going to be placing 6 blocks going down on the right.
So 6 blocks going down on the right. So we're shutting that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've made an upside down one. So it looks like a T or an L with a stick at the
1,
bottom.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get rid of that placement block. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the left. That's
Okay,
1, 2.
on this block. So we're making a mug again. Made a mug.
And now starting underneath the 2 block of coal, so starting from there, underneath it, we're going to be adding 3 blocks going across to the left.
1,
so that's 1, 2,
3.
3. There we go, 3.
Like
So it should look
that.
like this.
An L. Basically, an other way around out.
And now that we have our 3, we're going to start underneath the left block of these 3, and we're going to be placing 1 block of coal. Let's place 1 block
So
there.
where's that?
And then place
So
1
made
block
an
going down to the right. That's 1.
So we're making just a little arch now, I think. We could be closing this off like over there, but because you said 1, I don't think so. Maybe
Now
like
let's head back
3
up here.
down.
Starting from the left block of these 3 blocks, starting from this block here, we're going to be placing 1 block going up to the left.
There.
So that's 1.
So shut that.
And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
Good.
Now, starting from the middle block of these 3 blocks, so starting from here, the middle block on the right side of it, so starting from there, we're going to be placing 6 blocks going up.
1,
That's 1,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6.
So we've made like I.
And now you're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. So you've made a U, not a cup, a U this time.
And now place 3 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Okay.
And now we're going to be placing 2 sets of 4s going up on the left. That's 1.
2 sets of 4s going up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've made the channel 4 again. 2 sets of 4s. Okay, guys. Oh, that creeped me out like 2 eyes coming out there.
2, 3, 4, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2.
So it's making like.
Now let's get rid of the placement blocks.
Then where we go?
So now we're going to head back down here, going back to these 3 blocks of coals that came after this 1 block of coal. Starting from the top block of these 3, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be placing 2 sets of 7s going up on the left.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's kind of making a contact again, so it's like a 1. And then eyes are creeping me out.
It's 2 7s. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2.
I'm really itching to get this done.
I'm going to fly back a bit so you can see that everything should look exactly like this so far.
Oh, weird.
Now we're going to be filling in some empty spaces with the black wool. Not every empty space.
So we're getting the black wool out?
Going to get filled in with the black wool, so just keep that in mind. But first, let's quickly switch over to the block of coal. We're going to fill in one area of block of coal, so let's walk all the way down here to the bottom. And we're going to fill in this kind of Tetris-looking shape. Tetris, that game, Tetris, where you kind of connect different types of shapes, block shapes that come down. So this empty space right here gets filled in with a block of coal, so fill that in. So it looks like that. Now we're going to switch over to the black wool. Now, like I mentioned before, we're not going to fill in every single empty space with black wool because some of them remain empty. So let's fly all the way up here to the left to make this a little easier on ourselves. We're going to be filling in this single empty space that's right here with the black wool. I'm going to fill them little by little just to make sure we don't fill in the wrong areas. Black wool, there we go. Then we're going to move over here to the right, and we're going to be filling in this single space here with the black wool, staying within the outline.
Where?
Let's fill this in now.
I didn't see that source.
Filling in this single space here with the
so
black wool,
the one
staying
next
within
to
the outline. Let's
so
fill this in now.
I'm still very confused.
There we go.
No, I'm still so
the
confused.
Outline. Let's fill this in now.
So I've got that, and you started here. Fine. Just fill in the areas that I'm telling you to, because some of them have to be left. If it looks like Norman Reedus so far, then like the video. I'm gonna get no likes. Okay, it kind of looks like his neck, but you know, everyone loves Norman.
There we go.
Can't wait till
once we've done that, we're going to move over here to the right, and this empty space here gets filled in with the black wool, so let's fill this in as well. And that's the black wool there. And now we're going to move up to the...
Nope, not happening. There's a load of ones in this area. This actually looks like what he wants me to do.
Right.
So
and this empty space, along with the other space that's right next to it. These two here get filled in with a black wool. Let's fill these two in. There we go, so it should look like that. Now we're going to move down from here, and we're going to be filling in only these two spaces here. This space and this space with black wool. So fill these two spaces with black. It should look like that. Now we're going to move down here, and we're going to head back to this one black wool. If you remember, we placed this one black wool from the top block on the left side of these 7 block of coals. So find this one block, one black wool. Find this one black wool. We're going to use this as a reference. We're going to move over here to the left, and this empty space right here, not that small one, this one here, gets filled in with the black wool. So fill this with black. Now we're going to fly back a bit so you can see that it should look exactly like this. Now the remaining empty spaces there stay empty throughout the entire pixel art.
I'm going to see what it looks like now. See if it actually looks like what I'm going to do. Oh my god, that looks so close to it. There's like 5 parts to this, and we're on 3 so far.
We will never be filling those in with anything. So just keep that in mind. Those empty spaces stay empty. So now we're going to move up here, and we're going to move back to this small empty space that's underneath these 2 block holes that we had going up the path we took, the second path that we were making at the beginning of this part. We're going to be filling in this empty space here with the black wool.
I know, it's
and then we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal, and starting from the top block of these 2 block of coal, so starting from here, we're going to be placing 3 sets of 3s going up on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1.
Three sets of 3s, don't it?
1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. Now let's get rid of those placement blocks. And now we're going to be placing 11 blocks going up, not across, but going up. 11 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 blocks going up on the right, so let's fly down, get rid of that placement block.
Yeah.
And let's fly back up. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2. And now starting from the bottom block of these 2 blocks, starting from this block here, we're going to be placing 12 blocks going down on the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It should be making contact with these 2 block of goals here. And let's fly up, get rid of that placement block,
okay,
and
so
let's fly back down. So now we're going to start down here at the bottom of the 12 blocks. So starting from here, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 2s going down on the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. Let's get rid of those placements. And what we're going to do next is switch over to the black wool, and we're going to be filling in these 4 empty spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to be filling those 4 empty spaces with the black wool.
So 4 empty spaces, 1, 2, 3, and 4 with black wool. I don't understand why we just make all these spaces to get filled in.
So fill those in with black wool. There's going to be very little time lapsing when it comes to filling in these spaces of his hair. Just for the sole reason that there's going to be a lot of placement blocks and a lot of different type of blocks that are going to go into it. Okay, so now that we've got that, what we're going to do next is switch over to the gray wall. We're going to do
The grey wall.
some parts. Let's go all the way down here to this kind of half. Well, it's not really a half. It's just not even a space yet. All right, so going down here, starting on top of this block of coal. So we're right here. We're going to be placing 2 sets of 2s going up on the right with gray wool. So that's 1, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 2. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
And 2 blocks.
And now place 2 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2.
Now 3 blocks.
And now we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going up on the right.
Oh.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. Next, we're going to be placing 14 blocks going up on the right. That's 14 blocks. That's 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we've made a U.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Once you've done that, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going up on the left. So we're switching sides, going up on the left. That's 5 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is really confusing me now. I thought this was going to be a small build, which was a really stupid mistake. I thought, oh yeah, small builds, let's do it. 1, 2, and then I got onto it and I was like, oh my god.
And now place 2 blocks going up on the left.
2 blocks up left. I like how it comes together as well. You see a bunch of squiggly lines and you're like, what the? And then it ends up being Daryl Dixon, which
That's
looks
1,
really
2.
realistic.
And now that we've done that, we're going to be switching. Let's see, we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal. We're going to do a little more outlining down here. So switching back over to the block of coal, we're going to head back down here, back to where we have these 13 block of coals going up, and right next to it we have these 7 grays. It's going up here, starting from the top block of the 13 block of coal with the block of coal. We're going to be placing 8 blocks going up on the left.
8
so
blocks.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So 8 blocks up on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it wants to go over there, but it won't.
8.
The master won't let him.
Let's get rid of that. And we'll fly back up. And now we're going to be placing 6 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And now place 4 blocks going up on the right.
1, 2, 3, 4. So we're making this massive area. Well, it's skinny, but still big.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Once we've done that, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going up on the right. So that's
7 blocks going up on the right. I really want to see what happens when you just leave the placement blocks there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 blocks. A quick count here. You can never be too safe on just double checking, okay?
Yeah, I'll double check too. Yeah, I'm always right with my counting. I don't know why. Let's see how it's coming along anyway. Okay, it's kind of wanting to shape the face a bit more now. Yeah, it wants to shape the face a bit more.
Alright, so now that we have our 6 blocks, we're going to start from the bottom block of the 7, oh, not the 6. I said 7, right? That's my mistake. 7. I keep saying 6. So that's 7 blocks, not 6. So again, we'll recount it. I'm just recounting. I'm not placing. I'm just recounting. That's 1. Whoops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 blocks. I don't know why I said 6. Okay, so just flying back a bit so you can see what we have. Again, recapping. I don't want to confuse anybody. We had 4 blocks going up on the right, and then we had 7 blocks going up on the right.
So we have a cup.
Okay, so now let's start from the bottom block of the 7 blocks that we placed. So starting from this block, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going down the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's making contact.
Let's fly up, get rid of that placement.
3 blocks.
Let's head back down. And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 2 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2. No, that's not 2. Oh my god, I'm off. I meant 3, not 2. It's my bad. 3. So just add another one. Boom. There we go. Again, recapping, because I know there's still a lot of people that get confused just by the little minor mistakes that I do. Alright, so we had the 4 blocks going down the right. Then we placed 3 blocks, not 2. Just 3. 2 is going to come next. Okay, so now that we've got that, we're going to be placing 2 blocks. Now we place 2 blocks going down the right.
No, we're making
so that's
area.
1 and 2. And as you can see, it should be making contact with both the top block of these 14 gray walls and the top block of these 11 block coals. These
so we
2
got
blocks
another
here.
mug.
So it should look like this.
Mug, and then a mug, and a mug at the bottom. So
now we're going to be switching over to the cyan stained clay.
So we're getting the cyan stained clay out. Awesome. It's terracotta though.
And with the cyan stained clay, we're going to be filling in this empty space here, along with this empty space here, with the cyan clay. So let's do that now. Fill that in. There we go. Now once we fill that in, we're going to be
No, wrong space, wrong space. Do not do that, guys. It's this space. Yeah, I think it's just going to be grey, cyan, terracotta, and maybe black woolen coal.
in blocks, we're going to be switching back over to the gray wall. So with the gray wall, from this area that we just filled in with the cyan clay, we're just going to move over here to the left, going back to these 8 block of coals here that are making contact down here with these 13 block of coals. We're going to start on top of the 13 blocks. So starting from there with the gray wall, we're going to be placing 8 blocks going up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So it should be.
And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Then one black on the right, one black.
Now once we've done that, we're going to be switching over to the black wall. We're going to head up here, and we're going to fill in this empty space here with the black wall. So fill that into the black. Now once you've done that, we're going to fly down here, and this single empty space, because this is just one large empty space. Well, technically, I guess it's two, because it does split down here. See that? It cuts it off. So technically, these two empty spaces here, we're going to be filling those in with the black wall. So let's do that now. Again, still not large enough.
I'm just going to pause it. I really do hate filling these gaps in. I don't know why, it's just this boring filling gaps in. I'd much rather do like outlining, even though I still hate outlining. I like the usage of wool this guy does. Looks kind of cool.
Area for me to actually time-lapse this, so we're going to fill this in real time. And a little fun fact, I'm recording this on separate days. Little parts of this entire part right here have been recorded within the span of 3 days, only because I've had issues with my audio, and I've lost about maybe about 40 minutes of recording. It was heartbreaking, so I'm recording this on a different day now. Okay, so when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. Very nice and simple. Now we're going to start working our way back over here, because this isn't the main outline. We're going to want to work on the main outline so we don't, or I should say, so we reduce the chances of making any mistakes. Okay, so let's switch back over to the block of coal. I'm going to head back over here to the right, going all the way to the right. We're going to head back to the top block of the 13 block of coal that we have here. So starting from this block, again, this is the top block of the 13. We're going to be placing 8 blocks going on the right. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
8 blocks going up on the right. So there's 1, 2, wait no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8. Let's head back down, get rid of that placement block. Let's fly back up. And now we're going to be placing 7 blocks going up on the right. That's 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7! Let me just 1, 2, 3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's head back down, get rid of that placement block. And now we're going to start from the top block of these 8, not the 7 that we just placed, just going back down here, going back to the top block of the 8. We're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left.
Okay,
so that's 1, 2.
4 blocks up on the left. So we've got a mug again. Mug
3, 4.
Mug you.
Let's fly down, get rid of that placement block. Let's fly back up. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the left.
3 blocks up on the left of this. Oh my god.
That's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the left. So
2 blocks going up on the left. That's it, I've had enough of this. Why didn't I do that a long time ago?
that's 1 and 2. Let's get rid of that placement. Now we're going to be switching back over to the gray wall. Now with the gray wall starting from the top block of these 2 block of coals, on the right side of it, we're going to be placing 1 gray wall. So that's 1. And now starting from this gray wall, we're going to be placing 4 sets of 2s going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Okay, so it starts on top of it, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then just, this is the last one, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Let's get rid of those placements. Once we've done that, we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal. Let's do a little more outlining. We're going to head back down here, back to where we started with the gray wall. Starting on the right side of it, we're going to be placing 1 block of coal. So that's 1. And then we're going to be placing another block going down to the left. Let's connect this. So that's 1. It should look like that. While we're down here, let's switch back over to the gray wall. Let's head all the way back down again, going back to the top block of the 13. So going back down here, going back to the top block of the 13, starting on top of it with the gray wall, we're going to be placing 8 blocks going up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 blocks. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right.
What?
That's 1, 2, 3. Once we've done that, we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal. Now with the block of coal from this area, we're going to head over to the left a bit, just moving from this area where we just placed the 3 gray walls, going up to the left a bit, starting from the top block of these 2 block of coal. So from here, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3. Once you've done that, we're going to be placing 10 blocks going up on the right. So we're switching sides, going up on the right, 10. That's 1, 2.
So, just on top of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So, very
3,
big
4,
line.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to head back down here, starting from the bottom block of the 10 block of coal. So starting from this block here, we're going to be placing 4 sets of 2s going down on the right.
4 sets of 2s going down on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's it.
So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4. So I'll fly back a bit again so you can see that everything should be looking exactly like this so far. So now what we're going to be doing next is switching back over to the block, no, not the block, but switching back over to the black wall. Now with a black wall, we're going to be filling in all of the remaining empty spaces, which is a total of 4. So that's 1 right there. This is the 2 long one. Here's the 3, and up here is just a single empty space. That makes 4. So let's fill in these 4 empty spaces with the black. go. Getting this pixel art done little by little. Although it's, even though there's going to be a lot of outlining when it comes to the Daryl. Actually, I'm not sure. It might be a tie between the Joker and Daryl Dixon's hair. Mainly for the fact that the Daryl Dixon pixel art is much larger than the Joker pixel art tutorial that I'm doing. But they still have a crazy amount of hair outlines that we have to get through. Alright, so when you're done filling it in, it should look like that. Now we're going to be switching back over to the block of coal.
Block of coal, yeah.
So we're going to head back over here to the right. In fact, we're actually going to switch over to the placement block first. We're going to head over here to the right, starting from the top block of these 7 block of coals. So starting from this block, we're going to put 1 placement on the right side of it. So put 1 block there. Now we're going to switch. Whoops. Now we're going to be switching over to the block of coal, starting underneath the placement block. So starting from here, we're going to be placing a linked set of 4 sets of 2s. So it's 4 sets of 2s, but all of them are linked. So it's a linked set of 4 sets of 2s. So it should look like this. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. So again, it was just regular 4 sets of 2s, but since it's a linked set, it's going to be a linked set of 4 sets of 2s. Very simple and easy. Sounds confusing. It really isn't. Alright. Now let's switch over to the... Let's see. Actually, let's switch back over to the placement block. Let's put this back here. Let's not get rid of it. If you get rid of it, that's fine. But just put it back. We're going to keep this here. And we're going to use it. Yes, we're going to switch over to the block of coal, starting on the right side of the placement block. So starting from here, we're going to be placing 3 block of coals going across to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of the placement. And now we're going to be placing 1 block of coal underneath the middle block of the 3 blocks. So place 1 block there. So now we have this very short T looking thing. And now starting from the left block of these 3 blocks, so starting from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2.
Oh, fuck!
And we're going to fly up here following this path of the...
Rage!
block of coals going across to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3.
I would much rather have
placement. And now we're going to be placing 1 block of coal underneath the middle block of the 3 blocks. So place 1 block there. So now we have this very short T looking thing. And now starting from the left block of these 3 blocks, so starting from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1 and 2.
Blocks.
And now we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3.
So there's 3 sets of 2s.
Let's get rid of the placements. Next, we're going to be placing 3 sets of 3s going up on the left. So that's 1,
3, then 1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let's get rid of those placements. Fly back a bit so you can see that it should look exactly like this. Now we're going to head all the way back down. Going back to these 3 blocks that we have going across. Again, the little short T that I mentioned. So go back down here, starting on top of the middle block this time, we're going to be placing 1 block of coal. So that's 1. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2.
So like that.
And let's see. We're going to switch over to the black wool because before we move on, I want to fill in these empty spaces. So switch back over to the black wool, and we're going to be filling in all of the empty space that we see here with the black wool. So let's fill those in right now.
So all of the empty spaces you see right here, just call, I don't know why, but I've been thinking about the Ghostbusters a lot. I hope there's a Ghostbusters 3 out or a Ghostbusters 2. Like the new Ghostbusters 2 or the old Ghostbusters 3.
Fill those in, especially since the time of this recording, which should be uploaded, I guess, today since I've been delaying it so much. Tomorrow, or today, depending on when you're watching this, is the season premiere or the mid-season premiere of The Walking Dead. Whoa! So we're gonna find out the fate of this character, Daryl Dixon. It's a little fun fact for you Walking Dead people, although it's not really a fun fact if you're a fan of The Walking Dead. Alright, so switching back over to the block of coal. Going back to these 2 blocks, starting from the top block of these 2, so from here we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2.
So 2 blocks going up on the left. Like that.
And now we're going to be placing 16 blocks going up on the left.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's how you do
That's
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16 blocks. Now we're going to head down here, get rid of that placement,
Yeah,
and now let's make our way all the way back up here again. Now starting from the top block of these 16, we're going to be placing 7, I had a little trouble saying that, 7 blocks going up on the left. I was looking at something, that's why. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was looking at my waveforms of the sound, of the audio, because I lost 40 minutes of audio, which is why I'm re-recording all of this, except for you. This is the first time I'm recording it, at least that's what it looks like to you. It's not. It's not. Okay, so now that we have our 7 blocks that went up on the left, starting from the top block of it, we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going up on the left.
1.
That's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2. Let's get rid of those placements.
It looks kind of weird right now.
And now we're going to be placing 6 sets of 2s going up on the 6 sets of 2s going up on the left. So
6 sets of 2s going up on the left. So 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just one more. So hard making this. It's not linked, so it's not linked for sync.
That's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, and 1, 2, 6. That's 6 sets of 2s. Let's get rid of the placement blocks now. And let's head back up. And from here, we're going to be placing 6 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get rid of those placements now.
What the hell? So 6 diagonal up to the left. Sorry, I was too busy killing myself. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Head back up. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left.
2 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. Oh my god, doesn't matter. So let's see what it looks like from that block. That actually is a pretty nice view of it so far. And yeah, I'm gonna finish maybe at 45 minutes through this video that I'm watching for this. So there's 6 minutes to go.
Next, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2.
Upper level to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we're going to be placing 3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. That's 1, 2, 3.
3 blocks going across on the upper level to the left. I just like looking all pro, like 3 blocks like this. 1, 2, 3 on the upper level to the left.
Let's get rid of that placement block.
I just like looking all like fancy.
And now starting underneath the middle block of these 3 blocks, we're going to be placing 1 block of coal. So that's 1. And now from this 1 block, we're going to be placing 1 block going down to the right. So that's 1. And now from this block, we're going to be placing 5 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that we have our 5 blocks, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right.
2 blocks going across on the lower level to the right. Okay, so I think we're making our way back down there.
That's
So we're
1,
at
2.
41 minutes at the video now.
And now place 6 blocks going diagonal down to the right.
6 blocks diagonal to the right. So like 1, 2, 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's still not making contact, but it will soon.
So 6 diagonal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's get rid of those placements. Let's head back down. And now we're going to be placing we're going to be placing 5 sets of 2s going down on the right. So that's 5 sets of 2s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, That's 5. There we go. So let's get rid of the placement blocks. And let's head back down. And from here, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going down on the right.
Oh my god, I told you that we would soon, but it doesn't look like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks kind of cool so far.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fly back up. Get rid of that placement. Let's head back down. And now we're going to be placing 6 blocks going down on the right.
1, 2, 3,
1,
4,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're just going down on the right. I don't think we will make contact with that. I think we will with this.
And now place 5 blocks going down on the right.
I like this actually. Seriously, these shots had few looks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now place 4, or not 4. Oh man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Alright, now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going down on the right. I was thinking of a different type of block. And 2, 3, 4. Next, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2, 3. And now to close it all off, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right. That's 1 and 2. Very simple and easy. As you can see, it should be making contact with the 16 block of goals that we had going up here.
Yeah,
Okay, so now we're going to be switching over to the cyan stained clay, because we're going to work on this empty space that we just created all the way up there. But now starting down here first, on top of these 2 block of coals that we made contact, starting on top of it right there, we're going to be placing 3 cyan clays going up. So that's 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be placing 9 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Or 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So it should be, yeah.
Next, we're going to be placing 7 blocks going up on the left.
7 blocks on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fly down and get rid of that placement block. Let's fly all the way back up. And now we're going to be placing 2 sets of 3s going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 2.
2 sets. There's our 2 sets. So I wonder if we're doing any more.
Let's head back down, get rid of those placements. Let's fly back up. And now we're going to be placing 4 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now place 2 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2. Once we've done that, we're going to be switching over to the gray wall, since we're up here. Let's switch over to the gray wall, and we're going to head all the way back up here, going back to the top-ish area, which really isn't the top of the pixel art just yet. We're going to head back to these 2 block of coals that are making contact with these 7 blocks. So starting on the left side of these 2 block of coals with the gray wool, so from here, we're going to be placing 8 blocks going diagonal down to the right. So that's 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry guys, weren't meant to destroy that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to get rid of those placement blocks. And we're going to head back down. And from here, we're going to be placing 2 blocks going down on the right. That's 1, 2. And now switch over to the black wool, and we're going to be placing 1 black wool going down underneath these 2. So place 1 black wool there. Now that we've done that, we're going to be switching back over to the gray wool. Let's head back up here, and we're going to be filling in only the empty spaces that are above this gray wool outline. So only these empty spaces that are on top of the gray wool, we're going to fill those in with the gray wool. So let's just fill in the top empty sections here. There we go. So it should look like this when you're done filling it in. And now we're going to switch over to the black wool. Now with the black wool, starting from this empty space, not anything down there. Again, starting from here, only here. Starting from here, we're going to fill in all of the empty spaces that go up to the left, all the way up there. Alright, so only from this empty space and upwards, we're going to be filling it in with the black wool. So fill this in, there we go. And it should look like this. Now we're going to switch over to the gray wool. Let's head back down here, and we're going to be filling in this empty space along with this empty space. So these 2 spaces here get filled in with the gray wool.
So these 2 empty spaces are grey wool.
So fill those in. And once you've done that, we're going to be switching over to the stone block. So the new block for this part, switching over to the stone. We're going to fill in these 2
Stone?
spaces here with the stone block. So let's fill those in. There you go. And now we're going to be switching back over to the gray wool. Let's head back down here. And we're going to be filling in these 2 empty spaces here that are on the left side of the cyan clay outline. So this space here and this space here get filled in with the gray wool. Let's fill those in. So it should look like that.
Yeah, looks like it.
Now we're going to be switching over to the light gray wool. And with the light...
That's a new block too. Concrete powder. So you got concrete powder and concrete. Concrete looks really nice.
Gray wool, we're going to be filling in the remaining 3 empty spaces that are right here on the right side of the cyan stained clay outline. Fill those in with the light gray wool. So now we've got some of the outlining done for his main hair here.
Looks like...
Okay, so now we're gonna, let's see, continue doing little bits by bits. I don't want to do the entire main outline. I don't want to skip over some of these placements when it comes to filling in these parts, because it's a lot easier this way, believe me. At least it's a lot easier for me when it comes to instructing. That way I don't lose you when we're there, going to there, going to there, going zigzag everywhere. So it's a lot easier to get this done in sections. Alright, so now we're going to switch back over to the block of coal, and we're going to head back down here.
Yep.
Going back to the top block of these 10 block of coals. Don't get confused over here with the 8, but here, over here to the 10, it's on the right side of it, we're going to be placing 8 blocks going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 8. So
And now now we're going to be placing 6 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wants to make contact with that again.
Let's wipe it down. Get rid of that placement block. And I did a little mistake. It's fine. We're going to fix it right now. I told you to place 6. That was my mistake. I actually meant 4. So let's just get rid of these 2 here. Get rid of that and that. My little mistake. That's fine. So again, I'll do a little quick recap. All we did so far, within the past 30 seconds, all we did was just place the 8 blocks and then the 4, which I accidentally said 6. That was my mistake. Again, I'll fly back a bit. You can go ahead and pause the video now.
Let's see what it looks like, guys. I actually love doing this with you guys. I think we might be just going on to the top level now. We ain't even at the top yet. I'd be surprised if someone actually does this with me. But this is kind of like a let's build, just I'm showing you.
To make sure that it looks exactly like this, because I've said this millions of times. Still to this day, a few people that get a little confused when I do a little mistake like that. Now they're like, oh my god, I don't know what to do now. So again, recapping, when I told you to go back to the top block of the 10, we had the 8 blocks going up on the left, and then we had the 4 blocks. Okay, very simple. Don't want to lose anyone. Okay, now starting from the top block of the 4, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2,
3 blocks on the left. 1, 2, 3.
3. And now we're going to be placing 3 sets of 2s going up on the left. That's 1. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, and 1, 2, 3. Once you've done that, we're going to be placing 10 blocks going diagonal up to the left. So 10 blocks diagonal up to the left. So
10 blocks diagonal up to the left. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. There's 5. There's 6. There's 8. There's 9. And there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Sorry, guys. One more there. But it does make contact in the end.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. As you can see, it should be making contact with the 5 blocks that we had up here going across. So now let's get rid of all of these placements. There we go. And what we're going to be doing is working on this empty space here, and then we'll call this apart. So let's fly all the way back down, all the way to the very bottom of this area, but not too far to the bottom. We're going to start off by using a gray wall, and we're going to head back to these 2 blocks of coals that we had the 3 cyan stained clays going on top of it. This time we're going to start underneath it. Now with the gray wall, we're going to be placing 1 gray underneath it, so that's 1. And now we're going to be placing 2 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2. And now place 3 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3. Next, we're going to be switching over to the cyan stained clay. Now with the, whoops, I dropped the black wall. No, come back to me, black wall. Alright, so now with the cyan stained clay, it doesn't even look like I picked up the black wall. Where'd it go? Alright, forget the black wall. with the cyan stained clay, we're going to be placing 3 blocks going up on the right. I know I'm not looking at it right now, but I'll go ahead and look at it. Alright, so again, oh, there it is. Oh, black wool. Went into the little hole. Okay. So again, starting from after we place these 3 grays, we're going to be placing 3 cyan stained clays going up on the left. So it's going to look like this. That's 1, 2, 3.
So
Hopefully you
there's
didn't
3.
put it twice, because I did kind of repeat it twice. So it should look exactly like this so far. Now we're going to be switching over to the stone block, and you can see that there's barely enough space for just 1 more block to be placed on top of these 3. So we're going to be placing 1 stone block on top of these 3 clays. So that's 1 stone. And now we're going to be placing 5 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now place 3 blocks going up on the left.
What the?
That's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And now we're going to be switching back over to the cyan stained clay. Starting on top of these 3 stone blocks, we're going to be placing 3 cyan stained clays going up. So that's 1, 2, 3.
I really don't get
And now
this.
place 7 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're making contact with that.
And now place 2 blocks going up on the left. That's 1, 2. Now we're going to be switching back over to the gray wool, and with the gray wool, we're going to be placing 4 sets of 2s going up on the left. So that's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4. Now we're going to finish this off by placing 5 blocks going diagonal up to the left. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And 5. So now I'm going to fly back so you can see the entire thing of what we've done so far. And of course you can go ahead and pause the video now if you need to, just to compare.
But we already can on the right side of the screen.
Because
on
what
the
we're
left
going to
side
be
it's
doing
got
next
the
is
tutorial,
switching
right
over to
side
the
is what it
black
looks
wool.
like.
Now with the black wool, we're going to be filling in all of the remaining empty spaces here, starting from that empty space down there, going all the way up. We're going to be filling in the remaining empty spaces with the black wool. So let's go ahead and fill that in now. Let's fill all of these empty spaces here, and this will be the end of this tutorial part. Make sure to come back later when the next part is out, because Felix is going to be too busy working on other tutorial parts, so it's not going to be out immediately, so be very, very patient. I don't ask a lot from you guys. I mean, the only thing I really ask from you is either some request to stay tuned in for the next video, and your patience. All of them being 100% free, mind you. So I don't really ask a lot from you. Okay, so when you're done filling it in, it should look like this. We got a good portion of his hair done. To be honest with you, we've got more than I actually planned on getting done. So that's a very, very good thing. So let's just admire what we've got done so far, and we can go ahead and start working on other Pixelwatch tutorials, because that's what I have to get on. So make sure to stay tuned in for the next part of the Daryl Dixon Pixelwatch tutorial, and make sure to stay tuned in for more Minecraft.
Hopefully I do the right one this time. Just fill it in with black wool. And there's the end of the video, which is kind of cool this time. I wasn't expecting to get this much done. and let alone I can do more about this guy if you guys want. So, by the way, guys, gonna have to end the video right here. Like, subscribe, do anything you can to support the channel. And Jammy Dodger is out. Alina.